All right, I have an absolute treat for you guys today. I am in Rochester Hills, and this may be the best home that I have ever shown on this channel. I'm gonna tell you the price towards the end, but this is a 4-bedroom, 4.5 bath, 4,700 square feet home. And this thing has everything, and I mean everything, that you would enjoy about this home. Cannot wait to show you guys. Let's go. Before we get started and go around this massive house, my name is Jay Jones. I am a realtor in the Macomb, Oakland, and Wayne County area. My information is in the description below. Everything about this house is enjoyable. This is going to be a little bit of a longer video because there's so much to show you guys. Enjoy it. You have to like it, and you just have to comment. Let's get into this home mansion. This is better than any house that I've shown in Birmingham, maybe even Bloomfield Hills. This house is amazing. We're going to start off out here. I mean, yes, it is on a dirt road, but guys, this is on a full acre. Look at all of this yard that you have. This is the best home that I have seen with the curb appeal like this. You can't see it right now, but at nighttime, all those little lights right below the gutters will light up. And can you imagine how this home would look like with that chandelier and those lights coming out? Oh my goodness. It's gonna take me a while just to walk up to the front, but long driveway, 4-car garage, and it has a beautiful 4-car garage. It's one of those ones that has the glass on the outside. When I tell you guys that this house is beautiful, it's an understatement. Landscaping, amazing. There's your garage. And I mean, just your landscaping throughout, very colorful. Look at all that yard. You guys have to comment on this one. You have to drive up the views and the likes. I need this to be the most viewed video on my channel because I have so much excitement to show you guys. So there's your 4-car garage. And the doors are 12 feet. 12 feet doors. So we normally see 8 feet. You know, that. So I didn't open up that door, but so there's your door entryway right here. I'll show some more of the outside in a second. I just had to show you guys this. I mean, this looks like it's in a movie somewhere. All that natural wood, dining room here. Black windows, and they're not just black windows. I mean, these things open up, not these guys, but the ones in the great room do. But look at this. This house just reminds me of something you would see in a movie or a sitcom somewhere. But yes, I have literally said I think this is probably the best home that I have seen. Any Birmingham, Bloomfield house, except for the one with the lake. I didn't get to show it on this channel, but this house is beautiful. So let me give you a quick little teaser as we walk through. White oak flooring. I mean, just makes everything more massive. You know, there's your half bath there. And as we walk through here, this is your beautiful kitchen, built-in cabinets, built-in refrigerator through Thermador, right? That's one of those, you know, Sub-Zero companies. It's one of those, you know, high-end appliances. But then look at your great room. And I don't know if you can tell, but you know, the ceiling height is pretty high, right? This is not a low ceiling at all. But the windows are this house very enjoyable for me. All right, these windows actually open up. Look, the vents are even, you know, very subtle, but they blend in. There's your patio. I'm gonna show you guys all of this. And here's another treat. See that at the very top? That, my friends, is a balcony that's in the primary suite. I mean, that is your view. I mean, everyone wants a view where they want pretty much no neighbors, they just want some woods. I mean, this is it. So there's your quick little preview of the first floor, but let's take our time. You can hear me echo through this house. I mean, this is how massive this house is. 12-foot entry doorways. You guys know I love double doors. I would literally just go in and out of this house just to push both double doors. So let's go into this area first. All right, so let's just show this, right? You guys know how I feel about the double doors. I just said that, but I want to show you guys something. By the look of it, when you first walk in, it just looks like an accent wall. Looks like nothing, right? But these are cabinets. These are cabinets. Everything about this house has things that blend in, right? And they're push cabinets too, so you have to push it, and it comes out. This is so special. And this is in Rochester Hills. This house is just minutes away from downtown Rochester. But I mean, you guys just have to see this. You have to. Yep, and these are all just built-ins, right? So, because I'm tall enough. So, I mean, you have an entire room that you can use as your office, your library, with built-in cabinets. It keeps everything fresh. Wouldn't even know. I know my wife would love this house, and I might have to bring her back here because I think she would love it. Just the blue that they've chosen in here with the wood. So let's walk across, and this is gonna be your dining room. And the coolest thing I like about this dining room are the built-in cabinets, right? So this is kind of like a wine closet right here that they've created, wine closet, wine cabinet, and they've given you cabinets over here. And then you still have a whole lot of space to put a nice table, some furniture. And this is what a lot of houses that are new builds are missing. They're missing the dining room. The dining room used to be a big thing. I remember I used to go with my dad and go through houses in the 90s, and dining rooms were a big thing. Now they just throw them out, which I understand, but it's always nice to have one. Look at that, man. I mean, imagine you just having a, you know, maybe a holiday dinner and you guys are eating in here. And you're seeing all your guests coming in. And the first thing I thought about was this wine cooler. I have one in my basement, but they've put it right in here. So, I mean, you could literally just showcase all your cool wine collection right in here. You can even cool some that you're gonna, you know, have for the evening. I am gonna do some opening up of drawers on this particular house because I want you guys to feel like you're here with me, right? So make sure you guys like, you guys comment. Just let me know what you guys are thinking, right? What do you give this house a rating so far? You know, as a 1 through 10, 10 being the best. But I love everything. I love this wood and white. Wood, white, and black is kind of the theme throughout this house that I'm seeing. Man, look at those stairs, those are beautiful. I love this right here. I mean, this exposed beam that is a fresh look, because other than that, you would just have a regular wall that's right there. But to have that is really nice, just adds character. All right. I'm going to skip this because I want to show you guys the kitchen. And wait till I show you how the double doors open. Please, you have to stay around because everything I'm going to show you in this house. Quartz countertop. You have your two-tone cabinets that I think are absolutely fresh because it's not so boring. It just breaks it up. There's your cabinets down low. Nice. Built-in oven over there. There's your cooktop. And I always say I love when they take the hood vent and it's built in so you don't see it. Because any other time, I mean, it just looks like, you know, just a stainless steel hood vent. But look at this. I mean, the hood vent is perfect. It just looks like it's a part of the house. White with the wood. I mean, that is, the builder on this did a very great job. And there's custom lighting throughout here. Even lighting in this cabinet. Now I will say one thing that you will notice as we walk through this is that you don't actually have a pantry itself, like a pantry room, but you have enough space to create a pantry, right? You want to create it here, or you want to create it on the side of that oven, you can do that. But man, look at this. There's your vent hood. Seamless, right in there. I love how they designed it. They designed it to where it's another shelf if you wanted to put something there. I mean, there are cabinets everywhere. All right, so that's what you can create is like your pantry if you wanted to. 4,700 square feet is what is advertised here, but over 4,000 square feet. I mean, this house feels huge. I call it a mini mansion because that's what it feels like. It feels like a small mansion, but it's packed with so many great features. All right, there's it even has a microwave setting on there. It's your oven, but it has a microwave setting. And let's open up the kitchen. So I'm gonna set this down so you guys can actually see this refrigerator. Do something different on this video. I'm gonna show you guys how nice. Look how huge this refrigerator is, man. I don't think my wife would complain about having this refrigerator at all. There's enough space, it's huge. You know, and again, having it built in, just having this built in, it just, you don't even see it here, right? And I'm really wanting to steal this idea for my house. And you see this a lot on a lot of high-end homes where they'll build in that refrigerator, but I'm even thinking about doing it on my house just because it's a refrigerator. I mean, they don't really add anything unless it's stainless steel, but if it's built in, I mean, to me, it looks even better. All right, guys, so give me a rating on this kitchen as we do in every video. Give me a rating, guys. We're gonna go 1 to 10 on this one. We gotta go 1 to 10, 10 being the best. Let me know what you guys think. There's the undermount sink, right? Cutting board. I love the black sink that they've done here. I actually have done, when I did a few flips of mine, I chose to go with the black sink. Buyers love it. They almost don't even know it's a choice. But when I gave it to them, I mean, they love the black sink. All right, let's take a look at the great room, then we're gonna walk outside. Yes, we're gonna walk outside. We're gonna get a full view of the back. So this is your great room. Of course, you only got one space to put your TV, which I know one of my subscribers, she said she just can't stand that builders are doing that. Let me know what you guys think about it. I do like the built-in shelving on the side. Everything is pretty much ready to go. So I love when they, builders give you that built-in stuff there. I'm guessing this is probably for the fireplace. No, it's not, it's for the lights. Look at that. Wow. Wow. All right, guys. So we're gonna take a look at this half bath real quick. And then I think we will go outside after. So 8-foot doors in here. But just look at all the black though. I mean, I used to talk crap to my wife when we would flip houses. And I would tell her how I didn't like black. And I thought black would be, it's just gaudy. But the black door, the black window trim, with the black hinges and the black knobs, it is not a lot when you put it on white. It looks great. It just looks great. So I'll open up this guy just so you guys can get a good look here. I guess this would be like a linen closet of some sort. I don't know what you want to make it. It's on the first floor, so. With these closets, I mean, the width of these doors, they are not the ones that I'm normally used to seeing. All right, there's your half bath. And then look at this nice Kohler tub. I mean, no, I said tub, but toilet. Soft closing toilet. I mean, how cool is that? Soft closing toilet. Floating shelf. I love all the details in this house. Again, if you guys are looking to move anywhere in Macomb, Oakland, or Wayne County area, of course it doesn't have to be this. This is a $2 million house, by the way, right? It doesn't have to be a $2 million house, but I love to be able to help your family or friends look for a home. I love showing my buyers new homes and even existing homes, and I just love being able to help people. So here is the cubby area that looks exactly like a locker room. Normally we're used to seeing, an area like this with like 3 or 4 hooks, but look at this. Wall to ceiling. Look at that. Cabinets at the top. Wow. And I love the accent wall. I'm loving this, the brown, the beams look. I'm just loving that with this right there. I mean, everything about this house. I'm loving the big handles. Everything from the outside of this house to the inside, it's amazing. I mean, you're on an entire acre, probably a little more than that, by yourself. We're not gonna take a look at the garage. We'll take a look at that in a second. So we've pretty much taken a look at all the first floor. Let's take a look at the outside and then move up to the master bedroom, or the primary bedroom. Now let me show you something that's really cool here. Here's your sliding door. For us normal folks, you know, usually one side opens up, and we're happy with that. Both sides open up, and the screens come together so that you can just open this thing up just like this. Let me see if I can do it with one hand. There's one, there's two. So your cookouts are gonna be absolutely amazing. You know, for the cook grill masters, right, that like to go in and out of the house, you would have no problem here, right? Bringing all your stuff in and out with your trays, all right? But if you wanted to just open this up just to get some air, don't let the bugs in. There you go. I mean, look at that. Look how seamless those windows look with these sliding doors. Everything just looks like it just belongs. I could sit like this all day with just the screen like that, but man. All right, let's go take a look at the outside. Let me take off my covers, and I'm gonna show you guys the entire backyard. Okay, so there's those two. I'm gonna open that up, right? In fact, I'm gonna close it so no bugs get in. Just don't let myself in, but look at this. So there you go. Nice lighting on the outside. There's your nice little bonfire that you can have, your pit that you have. And then they even have given you this with the house, this is not normal, right? Normally you have to buy this, but they're literally saying, hey, this is your idea. I mean, your house is over $2 million, so that's a cool gift. Actually, let me see if the water works. So did they actually, yeah, they actually got the water working. So again, this is not something that they just threw out here, right? They actually put this thing together the right way. Yep, they did. And then so we look up, we get nice wood in the top with recessed lighting, and the recessed lightings are black trim. Got black beams going across. I mean, the attention to detail of this house is amazing. The location alone would make me want to buy this house. Yeah, definitely watching some NFL games out here. You know, I'm definitely gonna go ahead and find a way to screen this off so I don't get hit up by bees, and I'm out here all day. I can come straight from the gym, come straight home, and just watch nothing but football and invite the family over, family and friends, and this is all we're doing on a Sunday. Awesome. So let me step down, right? I'm gonna step over the landscaping that they have here. All right, I'm not going to step onto it, but I wanna show you guys how big this backyard is. Show you that balcony that comes off the primary bedroom. Now, I believe this may be it for the backyard. I don't think that it goes further back, but it could. But either way, I mean, just the fact that you have all of this space, you have your patio right there, and you can still have a playscape here or a pool if you wanted to. I'm not a big fan of pools, but for a house like this, to create your California dream living, you definitely throw a pool out here. Look at that balcony. We're gonna step out on that balcony as well. But I love that, again, that white, black, and it's this stone look. Very, very clean. Very, very clean. Black roof. Awesome. Yeah, this is, again, this entertainment patio, covered patio. Oh, man. This alone will have me buying the house. All right, I'm gonna use my jumping skills, all right? Got it. Wow. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and get in, let's go back in this house. All right. Let's take a look at the primary bedroom. I hope I don't forget the garage. But okay, let's go and take a look at the primary bedroom. I told you guys that this was gonna take some time to walk through this house. I just have to show you everything. Look at that. So let's go ahead and take a look up here. All right, kind of follows the theme outside, the white, the wood, the black. Look at that, man. Oh, look. I could just stare out of here all day. Looking at your chandelier, this big window, and your big 12-foot doors, and the frosted glass window down there. I mean, come on. There's your privacy right there. Okay, quick look of the upstairs. We'll look at the primary bedroom first. Try not to spin you guys around too much. Every bedroom here has its own bathroom and its own walk-in closet. So, I think the best way to show you the master bedroom is by opening both doors. There's your balcony. There's your his and hers closet. Bathroom there. Wait till I show you guys how they did the water closet. All right, where your toilet goes in the room. This is the best one I've ever seen. Best one ever. All right, so let's first look at the bedroom sides, right? So definitely very wide. I love the tray ceilings at the top, recessed lighting. The lighting around the bottom of the tray ceiling, beautiful. Everything about this house makes me want to imagine it at nighttime. Just the amount of lighting, how big everything is, like it just makes me want to see this house at nighttime. All right, so here is the first closet. This is by California Closet, so they've already designed it. And even though this is a little smaller closet, it feels a little bit tighter here, it's functional. So I would much rather have a functional closet than just a big space with a, just a rack going across it. All right, let's take a look at the other closet, which would be my wife's, right? Probably would be hers closet. It's a lot more organized. It seems to be a little bit bigger, and it has a window, right? So if it has a window, it's your wife's, all right? You're gonna be in the dark there, sir. Yeah, let me open up some of these closets so you guys can just kind of see what they look like here. Beautiful. This one also has a vanity, so even enough space where you can have a vanity right here, so you know for sure this is hers. Because if any dude needs a vanity, we need to have a conversation. But yeah, so this is a nice size here. Built-in drawers. I mean, beautiful. I'm a big fan of this white oak. The white oak floors. These are just beautiful. All right, let's take a look here at the primary bathroom. See that frosted glass? That's where the water closet is. That's where your toilet is. This reminds me of a hotel resort bathroom all day long. That floating shelf, the floating cabinets, I think adds to just how elegant it looks and feels. All right, so if I were to rate this walk-in shower, I love it. It has the waterfall, it has the handle. I think this is all you need. It has enough space. And then there's your, I mean, this is called a shower niche or a niche. But look how huge the shower box is. I mean, I'm a pretty tall guy and I can't reach that. I can't reach the top of that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Wow. Guys, this house is beautiful. Like I said, I think this is better than any Birmingham house that I've seen. I love Rochester because it's the best of both worlds. Rochester and Troy, if I were to move over to Oakland County, would be my two favorite areas. And of course, Oakland Township, you know. But the reason why I like Rochester is because you have downtown Rochester, you have a lot going on, great schools, and the houses are good as well. I love the homes here. So let's open this up. Frosted glass on your water closet. Look at that beautiful view. All right, guys, let's go take a look at that patio. I'll give you one little look here at the soaker tub. Double vanity. Nice. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look here. So there's your patio. And you're not getting many patios that look like this. I mean, you're literally looking at your roof. I mean, you're just not getting this anywhere. You know, it looks like you're at some type of, you know, wedding, outside wedding or something. You know, it's beautiful. Let's go ahead and take a look at the other rooms, but look at the vents, right? The vents are blended in. Can't even see those white ones. Let me show you the laundry room, and then I'll kind of speed through the bedrooms because they're all the same. But this looks like a kitchen. Your laundry room, this laundry room reminds me of a kitchen. How everything's white, quartz countertop, big cabinets. Another black sink. Awesome. All right, so let's quickly look at these bedrooms. Look at that vent right there too. Just, man, I'm paying attention, all right? I'm paying attention. So this room has its own walk-in closet as well as its own bathroom. And the space on this house, space on this bedroom is definitely bigger than any normal size bedroom. So I definitely will say that. This one actually has some California built closets as well, with a full bathroom. Wow. All right. Let's take a look at bedroom number 3. Let's take a look at this linen closet out here. All right, bedroom 3 has its own walk-in closet, a little different than the first one. This room is a little bit smaller than the other room we've seen, but it has its own bathroom as well. So yeah, let me know what you guys are thinking so far about this house. If you stayed around this long, you gotta hit the like button. You have to comment on the video. You just have to. You know, it helps actually the YouTube algorithm to reach other people. You know, if they're looking to buy or sell homes, it'll help them see houses like this, or just help them see my page. And I would love for you guys to help me out here. But look at this one. This room's a little different. Right? Everything's built in here. So this would be the room probably the kids would fight over. Right? Who gets this room? Plus you got a lot of windows here. I know my 2 daughters would be fighting over this room. I'd probably just give them a bunk bed and tell them you can have it. Both of you guys can have it. All right. So that's bedroom number 4. So that's 4 bedrooms up here, 4 bathrooms up here, with a half in the first floor. Let's now take a look at the garage and basement. And in fact, you know what? We're gonna take a look at the basement because there's steps that go into the garage that I think are absolutely amazing. So that's what we'll do. So the basement is not finished. Tell me what you guys think about that. I mean, I would like it to be finished, but with everything that they've done to this house, I'm okay with it. So you got a nice loft area coming down here. You know, or a nice little nook. And then you have this basement. Feels like 10-foot ceilings down here. You got windows, you know, you don't have just like your regular basement windows. You know, you have nice windows here that can slide out, you know. So those are nice. Of course, you got your egress window there. What would you guys design this basement, right? Is this going to be a basement where you're going to create a bar, right? Is it going to be a new kitchen area for your family? Is it entertainment? Are you going to build a bedroom, kind of an apartment style living? What are you guys thinking there? I love reading your comments when we come to the basement, just to kind of see what you guys would think to do here. I'm not really sure what I would do in this basement because this house kind of has everything, all the bells and the whistles. You know, 100% would make some storage for this, right? It would definitely be some areas like this, you know, where there would be some storage. I probably would just make it another area where you can come down here and eat, right? Maybe a bar. I think I would just create a bar down here, a nice bar area where we can kind of come down and eat, entertain. This door goes to your garage. And ever since I've seen this on a home, usually they're over $1 million, 900,000 to $1 million. I think this is the sweetest idea ever. So we're gonna walk up into this 4-car garage. Look at this thing. I mean, you are talking about car guy heavy. I echoed for like 5 seconds. You are talking about car guy heavy. And if you guys don't mind, I'm gonna share what I think this garage should be. First of all, you have a heater in here, so you can spend some time in your garage, which is probably gonna be a problem for the wife. But 100% I would put a lift on this, a lift on that side. There'll be a lift on that side, a 4-post lift where I can put one car on top, one car at the bottom. And of course, you probably can fit 2 cars here. That's 3, 4. Yeah, you could probably easily throw in another car somewhere, because this section right here would be where my golf cart would go. Definitely fit a lot in here, but definitely put a lift in here. I'll put those like honeycomb style lights, garage lights in here. Finish the floor off. Probably epoxy would probably be better since it's so big. But I love that it's got a tint to it. Wow. Which is amazing. You know what, I didn't even turn the light on in here. So there's the lights. But I definitely would change those out, put the garage style honeycomb lights in it. The floor, probably can throw 2 lifts in here. That's how big this garage is. You can throw 2 lifts in here. And you can have 4 cars on just one side. Wow, all right guys. Let's wrap this video up. And I hope you guys enjoyed this house. Like I said, it's a huge treat to bring this to you guys. And I just hope you guys can just like the video, comment, and then just reach out to me if you guys wanna buy. So let me go ahead and wrap this up here. That is a wrap, my friends. That is it. That is everything that I have to show you here for this house in Rochester Hills. One thing that I love doing better than just showing houses here to you guys is actually connecting with my buyers and having their families buy houses and have those new memorable moments. I love being a part of that process. So if you're looking to buy or sell, my information is in the description below, as well as pinned to the top of the comment section. Reach out to me. Even if you're a year or 2 years out and you feel that, you got to get something off your credit, or you're just trying to, you're going to be in the house, give me a call. And I'd love to be able to share those resources with you now. That way we can get you ready, all right? Until the next video, stay safe, be blessed. And I'm going to sit out on the patio for a second. Can't wait to talk to you guys. See you.